and working.
They can hear us. I guess now, welcome to the Loose Cannons schedule release show live. I hope they can hear us.
Hold on, let me mute YouTube. Hello, everybody.
Yes, Jason Parker says it works. We're in. Success. Yes.
Much success.
I like very much.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very much. Yes.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
All right, so you guys have seen the
I
schedule.
like
have.
the way
I've
the
been-
dick
I've been
tastes.
playing IT. Who's seen the schedule? Let me have it. Come on. What is it?
Woo! Who's seen this shit? Who's seen this shit? Oh, you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you?
Christians, you. It's all you, chicken breast.
Okay.
Wait, you get week
chicken
one,
breast.
Christian. You get week one.
Give me week one.
What the fuck? Everybody knows week one, bitch. You do week
no,
one.
we don't. I'll do week one. You ready? Give me some theme music.
September
September 13th, Sunday. The Buccaneers will be traveling to New Orleans at 4:25 to face the Saints. Jameis Winston and the fuck the Saints.
Crab leg gumbo. Fuck you, bitch. Week two, Sammer.
Oh,
Why do we gotta
Ren
make
said
it
he.
about him? Why do we gotta make
Ren
it
said
about
he
him?
liked it. Ren said he liked it better the other way when he couldn't hear me or you.
I agree
Wow,
with
chicken
Ren.
breast.
I liked it way
Fuck you.
better, and it was just me talking.
Ren, why are you filling this man's head more than it needs to be? One. Two, fuck you, Ren. That ain't cool.
Don't
I
put us
thought we were
to
cool.
100.
I thought we
Wait,
were
I can't
cool,
do-
Ren. I thought
I
we
can't
were
do a
boys.
good Irish voice.
You know what, Ren? Why don't you call in, Ren? Call in. Join the show, Ren.
Yeah, why don't you just call in?
Join it. Why don't you just call in, buddy?
No,
Week
I think
two.
He's good where he's at.
Damn. You see what I'm saying, Ren? I want you on the show. This motherfucker's an asshole to
Listen,
you.
I haven't seen the schedule. I've been playing.
Okay,
fucking
week
IT
two,
here,
week
so
two,
you guys
week
gotta
two,
do this. I gotta
week two,
react.
week two, week
Who's
two.
week
We're
two?
gonna fucking sweat our nuts off. We open up with Brady. We got everybody. Mike Evans, crazy offense, right? It's gonna be amazing, awesome. All these primetime games. 1 o'clock home game. First home games at 1
Against
o'clock.
who?
The Carolina Panthers.
Teddy Bridgewater.
We'll be 2-0.
Teddy
Teddy
B.
Bridgewater.
2-0.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Gerald McCoy. No, I'm just
Teddy
kidding. He's not on the team anymore.
He's not here
He's-
anymore.
He's in
All right.
fucking.
All right, so I
he's in
anticipate
Dallas.
game one, Matt
Week-
will kick the game-winning field goal. Then in week two, we'll just stomp the fucking Panthers.
Okay, week three.
Mile high?
Denver-
Are we getting
Mile
high?
We get high.
Hey, Sasha, my wife. We're going. Hey,
Hey.
we play Denver in Denver, September 27th.
Denver. I like
gotta
it.
go.
You like it?
We should go to
I
that
like
game
it.
too. We should go to that.
I like
away
it.
game.
Okay, week four,
Week
home
4.
game against the Chargers.
Home game against the Chargers.
Home game against the Chargers.
What time?
1 o'clock.
What time?
1
1
o'clock.
o'clock. October the 4th.
Week 5.
Easy.
Thursday night football. The Bears.
All right, so I'm seeing
In Chicago.
I'm seeing 4-0 right now, right? You guys agree?
The
with me?
Bears.
I'm seeing 4-0.
At New Orleans, win.
Hold on.
Home against Carolina, win. At Denver, win. LA, yeah. 4-0. I agree.
Win. Chicago with Foles and Trubisky. I mean, Thursday night football. I mean, are we 5-0? Are we 5-0? Are we 5-0?
We're 5-0.
At Chicago.
That's
Are we
weird.
wearing?
Are
Are
we
we wearing the
5-0?
pewter? Are we wearing pewter on the road? Is that a color rush game?
That's a color rush. That's Thursday night football. That's a color rush. We're wearing pewter. What did Devin White say when he saw the pewter jersey?
No,
What'd he say?
They don't do color rush on the road. If you go on the road as a color rush, you just wear all white. So we're gonna be wearing our away uniforms. Our
You're
color
wrong.
rush
When
is
we
only-
color
You're-
rush,
you're
we
totally
color rush
wrong.
the Rams. It was
That
Yeah.
was the first
Capital
year.
Mustard game.
They stopped doing that because it was too much color nonsense going on when they ended up playing the Jets and the Bills, green versus red.
Okay, Design King. Okay,
No, it
Design
wasn't a
King.
design thing.
We
They-
apologize.
People, half blind people couldn't tell, or certain color
Okay.
blind people couldn't tell.
Thursday night football against the Chicago Bears. The Bears. Thursday
The
night.
Bears.
We're wearing
Week
all whites.
6. Week 6. We get the Cheeseheads. 4:25 home game against the Packers. Week 7.
Will Brett Favre be making an appearance?
Brett Favre might be in jail. He might be in jail. It's a
Why would
possibility. He
Brett
can be in
Favre
jail.
in jail?
Something about some tax money
Yeah.
he took or something like that.
Yeah, that's
some
right.
shit came out today.
Embezzlement.
No, Brett
Embezzlement
Favre-
of like $1 million.
Brett Favre wouldn't do that.
Brett Favre did embezzle
Brett
some money.
Favre is embezzling the funds.
He was embezzling
Favre
some money.
wouldn't do that.
Week 7, probably my favorite, and what's probably legitimately taken over as the game of the week. Not Monday Night Football anymore. Sunday Night Football at the Las Vegas Raiders. We're going to that game. Stank, we said it didn't matter.
100%.
We're 1,000% going to that game.
1,000%.
Impossible to
I
get
will
tickets,
be in
though.
Las Vegas.
It'll be.
It doesn't matter if I'm at the game or not. I'm going to be in Las Vegas.
I'm going
to the game.
I'm going to the game. If I got to watch it in the fucking parking lot on my phone, I'm going to the game. Period.
But what's
going to the game. And we're also going. We're renting a boat.
What's the point?
We're renting a boat and we're getting some hose and we're going to the New Orleans opening game.
So that's
guys.
it. We're doing the boats and hose to New Orleans.
We're doing boats and hose. Boats and hose. Boats and hose.
Can we take a ferry to fucking New Orleans
Louisiana?
From here?
We could do that. We should find out. Can you imagine
a ferry?
A ferry.
I bet you'd love to take a ferry. Yep. I think we can find you a couple of those on Bourbon.
Anybody have a ferry I can take all the way to New Orleans?
Week 7 was Sunday Night Football against the Raiders. Week 8, we have a bone to pick with these motherfuckers. Week 8, and our big gay kicker. You can make it up to us here. Monday Night Football at the Giants. Break their fucking hearts. The way they broke Stanks. Look at Stanks' face. He still feels pain. He's still turtled up. He still doesn't want to talk about it because he was talking so much shit.
They should do that game.
It hurts.
They should only
tackle Danny Dimes. Just tackle Danny Dimes.
Oh, this game's gonna end like this. Tom Brady's gonna drop back. He's gonna drop back a 5-step drop back, and the C's gonna part, and he's just gonna run right down the fucking middle for a touchdown.
Oh man, wouldn't it be awesome?
The last guy you would imagine.
Same fucking way.
Fucking way.
We lined up Matt Gay at tight end and just a little sneak outlet. Just boom,
it could happen.
Touchdown.
Boom. That's it. It could happen. Then we have. So we have.
Or just all field goals. We should just kick
week
like 7
9
field goals. Just win 21-0.
Week 9. Goals. I think this is a pewter jersey game. Week 9, at home, Sunday Night Football against the Saints.
Pewter game.
That's a pewter game.
Absolutely a pewter
That's a pewter game.
And the Saints will actually
pewter it out.
Really clean all whites that they have. That'll be a perfect.
Listen, by week 9, Drew Brees out with a broken.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Out with a middle broken finger.
Don't do that. Oh my God!
You know who will be starting? Jameis Winston and the Saints. Raymond James Stadium.
Why are you doing that?
No, man, don't do that.
It's happening.
Why are you doing that? So we got Sunday Night Football against the Saints. Then Week 10 at the Panthers. Week 11 Monday Night Football. Rams here. We got Week 12 against the Chiefs. You have it up, Stank, or no? Because the one that I have all of a sudden doesn't have times for some reason.
That's 4:25 against the Chiefs. So afternoon game on CBS. So that's a primetime game-ish. Bye week. Then Sunday, December 13th, at home against Minnesota, 1 o'clock game. Sunday, December 20th, at Atlanta, 1 o'clock. And then there's a flex game on either December 26th or 27th at Detroit. Time to be determined. And then we end the season at home against Atlanta.
Why did TBD that one?
Because it might be a flex.
TBD. I mean, all those games.
Why?
How about we play Atlanta? We play Atlanta
to close out the season twice in 3 weeks at home, and we play at home. We close out the season twice with them at home.
That's happened before, though. Like a couple of years ago, we played the Panthers, I think it was the Panthers, the Falcons. We played them 1 week, played a different opponent next week, and then the third week we played them again. I think it was all towards the end of the season. They do those division games like that on purpose, but I think when they do the TBD, that means it's allowed to be flexed in case it has like playoff implications.
Right.
So the end of October, beginning of November, like the last game in October, beginning of November, and the end of November is pretty interesting. You guys see that stretch there? We got back-to-back primetime games at the beginning of November, at the Raiders, and then at New York. And then we have the Saints. So that's a trio.
They have us traveling to Vegas and then all the way over to New York the next week.
I mean, New York's not that fast. It's an East Coast, so.
Yeah, it's a Monday game. We got an extra.
We got an extra day off. Oh, we got an extra day off.
You know what I like?
But then we have a Sunday night game right after that, though. So it's a short week the week after against New Orleans at home.
You know what? But okay, so we have a 5-game streak where we have only one away game. So we have home against New Orleans, at Carolina, which is not a far game. Then at home against the Rams, at home against KC, bye week at home against Minnesota.
I was saying that stretch in November, beginning of November and end of November is pretty. I mean, we could be like, loading up for a playoff run here, right?
At that point, we're already going to have the division locked up.
We clinch it. We clinch it at that point.
We've already clinched locked up by mid-October. Easy shit.
Yeah, by the Vegas game.
Is that because Breeze went down?
What are the November dates? Like, give me the days of the month, actually.
November 8th
15th.
At home against. I'm sorry. There's a November 2nd game at the Giants. We got 5 games in November. So November 8th game.
8th.
Yep. At home against
15th.
New Orleans.
15th.
At Carolina on the 15th. 23rd, Rams. 29th, Chiefs.
And then, and then the bye week.
My birthday game, baby.
Chiefs at home, 425.
So everyone said we would get the max 5 primetime games. Did we get the max 5? Or we got them. We got 2 Sunday nights, 2 Monday nights, and 1 Thursday night. Thank God. We get some night games, baby.
I'm just so happy about Sunday Night Football. I love Sunday Night Football.
We've got quite a few 4 o'clock games, too.
Yeah, we do. How many 1 o'clocks do we have? Let me see here. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 1 o'clocks?
Yep. And then one of them's TBD, so that could end up being a 1 o'clock.
I like it.
For those of you guys listening, if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button for us, please. We very much appreciate it. Or if you also want to call in, we'll get you on here. It's pretty simple. Just dial 312-626-6799 and just enter the meeting ID 9955204740, and we'll get you on here. Ask us questions or talk shit to Chicken Breast or make fun of Stank's weird fucking hat. Don't matter.
This is a fucking beautiful. Okay, and you wear it like you're about to balance the fucking seal on top of your head with the ball on the seal's nose.
That's just how it's designed, man. I don't know.
Bro, where do you get the tallest hats imaginable? I've never even seen hats.
They're the Mitchell & Ness style where it's got the high crown. There's a style that fits my face, and that's that's just the style I go with. I'll be jealous. I had a hard time like getting all my technology set up today because I'm all greasy, man. I'm all greasy because of Beck's baby oil.
Holy shit!
If you can tell,
Latte, did you see that?
There's a whole bunch of it behind me here.
I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? Did I see it? I have a bottle already.
Can you hold that up again? Unfucking believable.
Hey, Stank, they want to know. Jason Parker wants to know how celibacy is going.
Oh man,
how's that going for you?
That question wasn't for me. It was for Sank.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll ask Sank. Wow.
No, he corrected it. He said he corrected it.
You guys thought we were joking with this whole baby oil thing. This is legit. Like, there's bottles behind me. Look, right behind me right here. There's more bottles. This is just the first one I cracked open this morning.
You cracked it open already? You might want to send them to Sank so that he can,
No, I sent Stank.
Listen, Jason Parker. I haven't seen my wife's vagina in over 6 weeks. Okay,
you're a liar.
Okay, I've seen it.
Can I say something here, Christian, or should I just be kind of cool guy?
No, yeah, you should. You should just be kind of cool.
No, I think you should. I mean, it's listen. We're a transparent podcast, so why should we hold anything back? I mean, we're not going to lie.
Hey, you know what we forgot? We forgot to share the preseason schedule.
Who gives a shit?
How stupid are we?
Oh,
you be the one that's not going to be played? Come on, man.
He's just trying to change the subject.
Wait a second. Hold on. That is kind of important because I always feel like I get fucked on paying full price for these. So hold on a second. That is a good point.
We finally get to see Tom Brady in the flesh.
He's not going to play.
On August 22nd.
Do you guys actually go to the preseason games? I personally don't.
Yes.
Do you actually go?
Because I'm a gigantic fucking fan.
Guys, at least we get the second and the third game at home.
We do. Against,
we don't get to see the UPS drivers. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to pay full price. We don't got to pay full. We don't got to pay full price for the UPS to see the UPS drivers play.
That's the
seriously though. This is going to be a different preseason. Honestly, we're breaking in a new
quarterback isn't going to play.
We're breaking in a new quarterback.
Man.
He's going to play.
I usually give my tickets away to somebody I know who doesn't have the ability to go or take their kids. So I usually give them. But I only have one ticket this season. Are you saying that you're going to give your tickets away to one lucky listener who's going to get to sit in the club seat and get their ass washed by some warm water? Oh no! You get the ticket for the seat, but you don't actually get you don't get the armrest, or not the armrest, the arm bracelet that gets you in the bidet. That's user based. Like no one's gonna touch that bidet the entire season but my ass. So I can't just share that part. That's kind of weird. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could share it. It really wouldn't be that weird.
How weird is it gonna be when we all go take a shit break at the exact same time at the game, and we're all four of us just lined up there, just like having our asses washed next to each other?
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh shit! X is in the room.
Mr. X is in the building.
Yes.
Just want to thank y'all real quick. Appreciate y'all.
What's up, X?
I don't see the postseason schedule on here. When's the first game?
The first game.
Yeah, when's our first playoff game?
The postseason,
it's not on here for some reason.
Is it a home game? Is it home or is it away?
Obviously, after the bye week. We get a bye week in the postseason. So I don't see the championship game date on here or the date for the Super Bowl.
It doesn't matter. It'll be at Raymond James, so it won't matter.
That's true.
Matt, dude, what if we make the playoffs and we end up getting the first round bye and every playoff game is at home and then the Super Bowl's at home? Ah, man. I can't wait.
Stop it.
Unless somehow Jameis Winston is the starting quarterback of the New Orleans Saints and comes to town and spoils it for us. Week 9.
So in your opinion,
fuck the Saints.
Yeah, fuck the fucking Saints.
Stank's the one who fucking came up with that dumb ass fucking theory.
And I'm gonna say it again.
Be the starter.
I'm gonna say it again, real close.
It's not a theory.
Fuck Jameis Winston too. Fuck him.
Fuck Jameis Winston.
All right, for real though. Let's rewind. Let's go back to that. The first game is in New Orleans. The Saints usually don't play well in September, especially at home. I legitimately, regardless of lack of chemistry and all that stuff, I really think the Bucs go into New Orleans and they win. It might be a closer game than we'd want. Maybe it's a Matt Gay game-winning field goal. Would be pretty cool. But I legitimately think it's a want-to-know approach.
People are saying though that if that is legitimately the opener, it kind of is rough. Just to play devil's advocate, right? It is rough.
No,
without an off season.
Without an
off season. Okay.
I don't know. I understand what you mean. First game, this whole new Tom Brady, the Gronk, all of that stuff with the chemistry and shit going to town. But the Saints.
But what? The Saints are fucking.
Well in September.
They're a top 4 team.
They don't play well in September, regardless. So, if you're gonna punch a team in the mouth, that's the fucking game, dude. And especially being that it's the
but
NFC
you can't
South.
do that anymore. You can't do that. We're not going to catch anybody by surprise anymore, dude.
You listen, Poppy Latte.
I still think so.
They don't know what's coming. They don't know what's coming.
They don't know what's coming.
They don't know what's coming.
They'll have zero
They don't know what's coming.
They'll have zero tape. They won't know what kind of offense it's going to be, what type of a blend between Brady and Bruce and Byron. They don't know what it's going to look like. Right. And they're going to be hyped. Hey, listen, I'm just playing
devil's advocate.
Come on, man. Yeah, but this reminds me so much of that
playing together for a long
Fitzpatrick
time.
year.
No, it's nothing like that Fitzpatrick year. What are you talking about?
They took us lightly. They really
they're not going to take us lightly with Tom Brady. That's my whole point.
But they won't have any tape on us. They really
won't walk in there with Tom Brady and be like, "Yeah, it's just
we're going to beat him. We're going to beat him, and it won't even be it won't be like what you're.
It's not like they have our former quarterback who knows everything about this offense sitting in their locker room.
They still don't know. Yeah, but they still don't know our offense. They still don't know what this offense is now because Brady apparently is changing it, right?
Listen,
you said it, Chris.
He's adding wrinkles to it. I didn't say he was changing it. I did not say that.
So they don't know the wrinkles. Plus, they're going to
run barely got a chance
25 times a game.
Right, and Scotty Miller, who Jameis barely had a chance to fucking throw to. Obviously, wide receiver 1. They don't know how to stop Scotty.
I love how he sneaks that in there. I love
Scotty's not making
Tyler-
the team. Scotty's
Tyler
not
Johnson-
making the
Tyler
team.
Johnson-
Scotty's not making the team. You're crazy. I will bet you money right now. Scotty Miller makes the team over Justin
He'll start
Watson.
the season on pup. I guarantee it.
He'll make it over Justin Watson.
$100. He'll be on the
$100
pup to start the season.
$100?
Absolutely, yeah.
$100 right here. Put your hand.
got it.
Right here. Come on. Done.
Your hands are all like.
Oh wait, you made 2 bets by the way. Stank made that bet too.
Snake's
100
not
each.
making that bet.
He just made the
What are you
bet.
trying to say?
What do you mean?
All right, you guys are paying out, man. He's starting.
Scotty
the
Miller's mine.
He's starting the
like
season
I'm
literally
responsible
is.
for him.
He's
starting
of his
the
seed.
season
hold on.
injured.
Wait. We have a fucking question in the chat. Carlos Igralayan.
That's my barber. That's my boy. You met him,
Oh,
bro.
what's up, Carlos? Carlos. He asked, "Where's the fucking baby oil?"
Right here.
Yo, Carlos, check this shit out. We
Wow.
got the Bex baby oil,
It's
dog.
right there. It's right there. Wait.
Bag.
Over
Look
here.
at the baby oil.
It's gonna be
nigga.
over here. Wait, I don't know which way my fingers are gonna point because everything's backwards.
You guys see Beck's
Look
beautiful
at
face on there?
Carlos,
Sammer.
look at that shit, bro.
It's got aloe, vera, and vitamin E as well, guys.
This motherfucker actually made the fucking baby oil, bro.
This is quality. All right. I'm gonna be handing out travel size ones throughout the season. These are select
Wait,
food
That's not-
of the 20 ounces. These are going to the people who won those jerseys are getting these, by the way. Once the jerseys arrive, they're coming with a 20 ounce of fucking Beck's baby oil.
bro. That's the size I travel with. I don't know what you're fucking talking
Hey,
about.
Carlos says he needs a couple bottles for the boat. He's coming with us to fucking New Orleans, baby,
Hey!
for the opener. Let's go.
Dude,
We're
that'd be the
taking a
fucking-
ferry.
Would that not
Hey,
be,
look, hey,
would
look,
that not be
Steak,
dope
Steak.
as fuck? We're gonna have
Yeah,
boats
he
and
said-
hose, and we're just gonna be covering them in fucking Beck's.
Yo, that's what Carlos just said. He said these
It's gonna
girls
be
trying to
nothing-
shake
It's
something.
gonna be a fucking
Listen,
These
commercial.
girls trying
Hey.
to try to shake something, bro.
Carlos, you're gonna be on the ferry with the baby oil.
Yo,
We're
relax,
taking
chill.
a ferry
He's trying- no,
all
he's-
the way
Carlos
to New
brings
Orleans.
Carlos brings bitches.
And what
bro.
you
I'm
guys
telling
don't
you.
know, man, check these out.
No. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. He brings doves.
They
Doves.
have the squeezy top
Doves.
too, so you can apply in squirts. It's got the squeezy top.
So you're saying we're gonna be rolling out there
We're gonna be
with Carlos
spraying
and the
bitches.
Doves.
Be spraying bitches
No,
with fucking
Jason,
baby oil.
chicken
We're gonna-
breast
we're
will
gonna
not be
lather up
selling
who-
this in his barbershop.
The entire Loose Cannons crew that ends up going on this trip with us, we're all getting
Yo.
covered in baby oil before we walk into that
I'm
stadium.
dead.
We're gonna be the shiniest group of motherfucking
I'm
fans. in
fucking
that entire
dead right now,
arena,
Steak.
dude. It's gonna be amazing.
Bucs Diving Pool just said Tom Brady's team's trying to copyright Beck's baby oil right now.
Ain't happening. Bring it on, Tom.
You guys don't think I already trademarked this shit? I'm already in the middle of a lawsuit with Stephen Beck himself.
What do you mean?
For using his likeness and his name? I mean, what's wrong with that?
I literally use his fucking face. All right.
man.
All right. So week 1, we agree is a win. Week 2, who do we come home to again? I
No,
have
we
this thing in
don't
front of me.
agree it's a win. I don't agree it's a win. I'm
You're
saying
crazy,
it's a loss.
man. We're gonna bring the baby oil energy.
Did you
We're
just
winning
put
that.
an L on us, bro? Don't put that shit on me, Bobby Boucher. all right?
Don't put that hate on you.
Don't put that hate on me.
Are we gonna break this down realistically, or are we gonna?
Yes, that
like-
is realistic. I'm being serious. I think we win
okay.
week 1.
Then I am
for
going to
multiple
say
reasons.
a very close game that we lose.
Listen,
Uh,
Jameis
close-
Winston's
Notoriously,
Winston's not going to know that offense by then.
notoriously, Brady doesn't start off too fast. He usually doesn't. Go look at New England. They start off slow and then they get hot. I'm just telling you, man. I don't know.
Listen,
Maybe
I
it
don't
is
like
like the year he got Randy Moss and they just come out fucking gangbusters and whoop everybody's ass. But in New Orleans is not a joke. And I'm perfectly fine. If we lose a close one and we come back on Sunday Night Football and tune them the fuck up, I'm cool with that. But
I'm surprised. They
I'm
have
gonna
us
go-
facing
I'm gonna
the
go-
Panthers on Sunday
I'm gonna go on the
night.
side of I'm gonna go on the side of loss, lose, lose a lot. What the fuck? I can't talk. Jesus, I need a beer. I need my pen. God damn it. I'm gonna go with a loss in week 1. Week 2, we win against Denver, or the Panthers. We're gonna fuck them.
we
the
played
fuck up.
Wait,
we played
wait,
Carolina
wait.
week 2 at home.
Week 2, Carolina at home. It's Sunday Night Football.
No, that's 1:00.
Oh, it's a 1:00 game.
1:00 game.
We
I
whooped
really
the
don't see
shit
how
out of the
we
Panthers.
don't beat the Panthers. They're kind of
They
rebuilding.
have no defense.
Yeah.
Rebuilding a defense. Young players out there running around with a lot of energy, but running around and making mistakes fast. And Teddy Two Gloves, they just don't have the weapons, man, to keep up. Like, come
That'll
on,
be
let's
a
real.
good tune-up game.
They'll run out
that's
of
like-
gas.
That's like coming home for Florida State facing
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Bethune-Cookman,
whatever the fuck, some bullshit tech school. Yeah, I agree. So 2-0 according to Stank and I, and 1-1 according to you. And then week 3.
I don't see a loss on the schedule. Keep going.
1-1. 1-1.
I kind of agree with
Stank. 1-1.
All right,
that's cool. 1-1.
What's week 3? Come on.
Week 3, we got
Mile High, baby.
Mile High, Denver Broncos.
See, that game actually scares me more than the New Orleans game.
I'm not scared of Denver. I'm not scared of Denver.
It's I don't know. Maybe
what?
It's just historically the Bucs traveling to time zone changes and playing in the mountains and all that bullshit.
Altitude.
Yeah, I feel like
this is where 12 makes a difference.
He's played there plenty of times, but I don't know what to think of the Broncos in general. They don't have Joe Flacco anymore, do they?
No,
they got that young quarterback.
The young guy.
What the fuck is his name?
It could be one of those games where the defense just fucking pins their ears back and just
listen. It's Shaq Barrett's return. Shaq Barrett's return.
Oh yeah, that's emotion right there. He'll play.
Will Vaughn be back from? Will Vaughn be still dealing with symptoms of corona? Will he play?
I think
Vaughn will be back. It's 5 months away.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's 14-day quarantine. Jesus, fuck. If he still has corona by then, bro, we're all fucked.
Come back. It could come back.
There's no season if he still has corona, bro.
Drew Lock. That's right.
Drew Lock. That's his name.
Welcome to Drew Lock. Yeah, you guys don't know what that was.
Oh yeah, Talon Trahan. I hope I said that name right. They pointed out that we did lose to the Saints in that Super Bowl year, week 1. So I don't think we lose in New Orleans though. All right, so what? We agree basically 3-0, and Poppy says 2-1, right?
Poppy says 2-1.
All right, week 4. What's going on week 4?
Chargers in Tampa, starting a rookie quarterback. Not happening.
Not a primetime game, right?
Well, unless Tyrod is still starting at that point. Chargers got a good. Chargers have a good defense.
Really good defense.
Yeah, I don't see them being able to hang with us as far as putting numbers up, putting points up. That's a win for us at home. We're 2-0 at home. Brady doesn't lose home games, and he's not going to start losing them here in Raymond James Stadium. Okay.
So what's our record right now? 4-0.
According to you, 3-1.
3-1.
According to me and Sammer, we're 4-0.
4-0. I mean, for those of you listening, we're fucking. You've heard it here first. We're gonna start the season out 4-0.
3-1. 3-1. Next game.
I can see 3-1, but I think the Denver game is, like I said, Denver game's a little scary. Obviously, New Orleans poses a potential threat, but we're either 3-1 or 4-0.
I'd be happy with 3-1, but I feel like if there's a team that we somehow lose to, it would be the Broncos, like Stank said. If we lose a game in that 4-game stretch, it would be the Broncos game. I don't know why.
Are you guys smoking something?
It just feels like
the Saints won 13 games last year. Denver has Drew Lock.
It just feels like a game like that. I don't know how to explain it.
Let's be real. Like, I know it's emotional. I fucking hate the Saints, but come on. You're afraid of the Broncos, but not the New Orleans?
I didn't say afraid of. I said if there's a team that
you respect,
surprise us, it would be them.
You respect New Orleans more, or Denver more than you do New Orleans?
I don't respect New Orleans whatsoever.
It has nothing to do with that.
How do we historically fare against shit quarterbacks?
How do we what?
How do we normally fare against terrible shit backup rookie?
Drew Lock is not a terrible shit quarterback. He's a quarterback going into his second year.
Young guys. Okay, those are the ones that historically we struggle against guys like that.
We didn't struggle against Kyler Murray. Towards the end stretch of the year, when Bulls got the shit together, we were fine.
You're right.
If we're talking about Allen, against the Panthers early on, that was early on. Vernon Hargreaves is here, fucking diving, fucking making business decisions, not giving a shit. It was a completely different end. Back end of the season there. Kyler Murray, we fared well against him. We fared well against homeboy from the Colts. We did fine, I think, against good quarterbacks and bad quarterbacks. We locked down Deshaun Watson. I mean, I'm more not afraid, and I don't mean respect like, you know what I mean? Like, I respect they have talent, man. The Saints are fucking legit. At the Superdome, week 1. We are not going to sneak up on that team. I don't care what Sammer says.
We don't need to.
They're going to come ready, bro.
We'll be ready to. But by the way, Ben Umbrus in the chat says he fully agrees with Poppy. Fully.
Thank you, Ben.
He fully agrees with you.
I think you guys are misunderstanding what we're saying, though. I'm not saying that the Broncos are a tougher matchup than the Saints. Clearly,
obviously
the Saints
not
are a tougher matchup. It's just the Broncos game in Denver. It just feels like one of those games. It's like a trap 50-50 type of game. Whereas the Saints, we're going to be hyped. We're going to be pumped. First off, it's week 1. It's a division matchup. It's a rivalry game. And
I'll give you this. Come
on. The Denver Broncos could sneak up on us, and we just don't take them serious enough because
I'll give you this.
Only played 4 whole games.
I'll give you this on that matchup. The fact that we're away, I like it. As crazy as that sounds. Because it's us against the world mentality, traveling together, as opposed to opening up at home and the pressure of the fans and Brady's here and all the bullshit. I'll give you that, but it's gonna be a nail biter. 3-1, 4-0. Either way, let's move on. Next game is Week 5, Thursday Night Football. Chicago Bears at Chicago.
Easy.
It's going to be Trubisky or Foles.
Why would they pick this to be the matchup for Thursday Night Football? But I'll take it, man.
Because the Bears have a top 5 defense.
Nah, it won't be. It won't matter. The Bucs will fucking steamroll them.
We are gonna fucking dunk on them, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna be so easy.
I love Stakes and Latitudes. We're gonna dunk on them.
We are, bro.
We're gonna shack on them, like straight up.
No, first of all, it's Chicago. It's Chicago, so we're gonna.
This will be the game where Chicago's will be the game where Chicago's trying to decide who's their quarterback, because it'll be week 5 and they'll be like, oh, is it Nick Foles? Or is it still Trubisky? He sucks so far.
You saw what we did to Nick Foles last year in Jacksonville.
Exactly. And it's Khalil Mack versus Donovan Smith. Donovan Smith's going to lock his ass down, give up 0 sacks, 0 pressures.
I'm just saying, look, I know it's different. Right? Because of Bulls. I know, because I just said that. I just defended Bulls and said he got the shit together in the back half of the season. But
no,
I'm not saying this is going to happen. Hold on. I'm not saying this is going to happen at all. But like Stank with New York, I still have memories of Trubisky throwing for 5 fucking touchdowns. 5 against us. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Yeah,
how the fuck does that guy throw 5 touchdowns?
But dude, come on. I mean,
Mike Smith isn't here to hurt you anymore, bro.
That was Mike Smith.
He's not here to hurt you anymore, Poppy.
He can't hurt us anymore, bro. He can't. He's gone.
Sure?
I got him fired. I posted
all
the fake billboard images all over Twitter. I made it happen.
He's not under my desk.
No.
I mean, he might be.
I don't know why he would be down there.
Whoa! Fuck!
But
I fucked myself on that.
You got an old geriatric man under your desk.
Anyways,
that old hag from the Bucking Idiots podcast.
Week 6. Week 6.
What old hag are you talking about? You talking about intern Betty?
Yeah, is that supposed to be your mom, or is that intern Betty, or is that your mom?
Intern Betty.
Is that supposed to be your grandma? Because on the other,
are we gonna take some fucking coal, Stank?
You made fun of Mayo and your grandma, and you use the same voice.
You know, Stank, you don't pay enough. There's no fucking insurance, Stank. Are you gonna lay me off, Stank?
All right, 5-0.
Because of the pandemic.
We start off like the 96, 97
Okay.
Bucs.
Week 6.
5-0.
Week 6 at home. Week 6 at home. 425. Another primetime game against our future in 3 years quarterback, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Jordan Love and the Packers.
You heard it here first. Aaron Rodgers will be in Buccaneer Red in 3 years.
I like that theory,
We're going to transition right in from Brady to
dude, wouldn't that be fucking amazing to go from a team that just has never had a franchise quarterback? Just bring in Tom. Tom, play for 2 years.
Listen,
and bring in Aaron Rodgers. Play for 5 years.
We need to right the wrong. We need to right the wrong. Aaron Rodgers should have been a Buck all along. We need to right the wrong.
No, Aaron will come in for a couple more years. At that point, Russell Wilson will be up. We'll bring Russ in for 2-3 years.
We'll be the retirement team that promises
it's
rings.
Fine. Listen, we're Florida. It's fine. Come down.
Retirement ring promising football.
All right,
franchise.
So are we winning this? Are we winning Aaron Rodgers with no weapons? Or we got this? Or like, who's he throwing to?
Yeah,
is Love going to play tight end?
I think they fall the fuck off this year. I really do. I think
13-3 was
turmoil,
right?
internal turmoil. I think Minnesota dominates that division. Green Bay doesn't make the playoffs this year. Another mud hole we stomp in the Packers here in Tampa.
So we're 5-1.
We're 6-0 and 3-0 at home.
6-0, 5-1.
We're 5-1.
Yeah, you know.
We're 5-1. Okay.
I'm not wearing Buccaneer colored glasses at all.
0-1, bro. Not happening.
That's fine. We're 5-1. So moving on to week 7. We're moving on to week 7. Oh, the game I'm most excited about. 8:20. The Bucs make a return. When was the last time, guys, we played Sunday night? Because Monday is nice. That's cool. Thursday, everybody gets one. It's kind of like getting socks for Christmas. It's cool. But everybody gets one. Sunday night fucking football. That is the prime time. That is the elite game of the week against the Las Vegas Raiders.
I've never done cocaine. I'm doing cocaine.
I'm going to do it.
Stripper's asshole in Las Vegas.
With Leonardo DiCaprio?
Me and Leo.
With Leo?
Snorting coke out of the stripper's asshole.
With some Quaaludes? Can we get some Quaaludes? Can we get some old Quaaludes that activate late?
We can fuck peyote, Quaaludes, whatever, bro.
Quaaludes, I'm in, dude. I'm in.
Let's
down.
go.
You get a Native American shaman, get me high. I don't care.
We should just fucking like write off that entire week. Just get fucked the entire week. The entire fuire week.
Literally.
The entire fucking week.
Well, my wife just informed me she might not be able to go to that week.
It's cool. I'll bring the harem, bro. It'll be you guys.
She said I can go solo.
It'll be fucking amazing.
She said I can go solo. So
You're not gonna be solo, bro. You just pick one of the harem girls.
I'm never solo.
Pick one of the harem
girls.
Okay. We'll have some jaguars and cheetahs with us. It'll be fucking awesome. We're gonna take over Tampa.
Wait, are we breaking Homeboy out of jail? Is he coming with us? Will he be out of jail with us?
Are you talking the Tiger King?
The Tiger King, man.
You talking about the Tiger King?
Carol fucking Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
That
Carol
bitch.
fucking Baskin.
That bitch killed her husband. Fed him to the tires. Anyways, are we winning this game or what? What do you guys analysis?
When was the last Sunday night football game? And somebody
the last Sunday night game.
Cowboys versus the Cowboys in that Cutter's second to last.
No,
I think it was.
No. Wait, yeah, it did get flexed Sunday night.
Yeah, it was Sunday night game. I totally forgot about that because I was trying to think.
It feels like forever.
Gruden years was like the last Sunday night.
Before that had been forever, right? Like for legitimately.
Yeah, back to the Gruden years.
A long ass fucking time. So we win in this game or what? We got Chucky, lots of weapons, lots of young, hungry, strong team.
Youngry?
They're coming to Tampa, right?
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, that's Las Vegas, bro.
It's in Vegas, bro.
In Vegas. We're saying we're going to Vegas to snort cocaine out of.
You're right.
Come on, man.
Look, Mike Tyson, a tiger, all that shit. I had a hookah
before we got on here. Relax.
We're getting face tattoos. Stank's gonna sleep with a she-male.
I'm getting married.
I don't want to be down.
He's gonna get married,
here, but I think we lose this game.
But wait, we got to go back though, because Stank sleeps with a she-male.
No,
Carlos. I come
in
you come on floor. It was beautiful. We climaxed time.
Carlos said he's sleeping with the she-male.
Oh, no, Carlos did not say that. Carlos,
he said it in the chat. It says Vegas Carlos.
Carlos would never say that. Carlos is too fucking real for that shit. I mean, he would do baby oil, but he would not say he's the.
Well, hey, Carlos, what if Shim is bad though?
Carlos. So look, hell no.
Hell no.
Oh fuck.
I think we lose this game, man. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that
we lose this game
versus the Bucs. I just feel like they lose this game.
Tom Troxel says Derek Carr or Mariota versus Shaq and JPP. Who is we going?
They run a pretty quick offense, though, man.
They run a quick offense. They got Henry Ruggs, and last time I checked, Derek Carr isn't blocking for himself. So it's not really JPP. It's not really JPP and Shaq versus Derek. It's his tackles, and they drafted one, and they brought in a free agent. They loaded up that offensive line. They got weapons. They got a decent running back. They drafted him last year, didn't they? Was it a Jacobs? The kid from Alabama?
Jacobs. Yeah, he's good.
He's a good running back. They got Henry Ruggs.
Has Gruden faced Tom Brady since that Tuck Rule game? Has he?
I don't think they played him last year. I don't think there was
last year.
I don't think so.
This is going to be a Gruden.
It'll be interesting
game of sorts on multiple levels.
The chat's lit. The chat is lit. What happened?
Talon in the chat said wasn't the baby's name in the Hangover Carlos? So we're actually bringing Carlos back to Vegas.
We're bringing Carlos back to Vegas.
Can we talk about how Samra was thinking you guys were getting the heroin, cocaine, and strippers in Tampa? Eric's legitimately correct. I actually did think that we were doing this all in Tampa.
I mean, Tampa's more known. I mean, technically, right?
I don't know about more known, but we're equally as known.
Yeah,
I mean, we're the strip club capital of the we're still the strip club capital. Like
we are.
Oh, we were partying in Tampa the entire week for that.
We're the strip club capital. We're the hooker capital where Carol Baskin was walking down Nebraska.
No, she was just going for a walk to blow off some steam.
Oh,
Stop
you're
it.
right.
She wasn't hooking.
Down fucking Nebraska?
She wasn't hooking. She wasn't hooking.
She wasn't.
All right. So
not in the 80s on Nebraska.
All right, we lose this game. My opinion, we lose that game. Gruden gets revenge on Tom. Gruden gets revenge on the Bucs. It's an embarrassing Sunday Night Football.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that, guys? It looks like somebody agrees with us. Well, with me and then with us. on NFL Network, somebody just sent me a picture of them breaking down the schedule, and they have loss against the Saints and then wins the rest of the fucking way.
That guy's an idiot. Whoever that is, the guy's an idiot. Or lady. Idiot.
Wait. Then they have us losing. This idiot has us losing against the Saints again, then the Panthers in November, then beating the Rams and then losing to the Chiefs. We're not losing to the Panthers. What the fuck?
No, dude, this is going to be one of our
We're
best
definitely not
years.
losing. We're not losing to the Panthers for another 5 years, okay?
No, we're not losing the Panthers for a while.
10 straight wins against the Panthers.
Okay. I need your pick. Sammer, win or loss?
Against
Raiders.
He said loss.
The Raiders?
Stank?
We lose.
Need your analysis and your pick.
Listen, we've never lost in Las Vegas before, and we're not going to start now.
I love it. I love it.
We're undefeated in Las Vegas, and we're going to stay that way.
So we're what? We're 7-1 at this point.
8-0.
8-0. Okay. I'm gonna go with 7-1.
I'm 7-1.
Oh my God, Stank, are you sitting down? Stank,
this is the scariest game on the entire schedule.
are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
Are you okay? Listen to me.
You actually see me. I'm seated.
Yes, you are. Well, I mean, you're kind of short, so I don't.
What?
You're
I'm tall as fuck.
I know you're. Don't stand up. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right.
The under boob.
Oh shit! Don't show it. You've shown it every episode we've been on here.
Listen.
You can't see my titties this time, boys.
If you guys don't know the story, Stank was talking some shit week 3 last year.
Oh,
week 2. I don't remember. It was week 2 or week 3. He was talking some shit along with myself. This was the best and the worst experience I've ever had at a Bucs game. So you see, one of my clients invited me up to one of those fancy suites, the ones where you need like ID to get into. Mm-hmm. And you got shrimp like the size of lobster tails and, filet mignon, and you got a wing bar. You have a wing bar. Samra, we love wings. Stank, we love wings. We're wing guys. They have a wing bar.
Wing bar to a whole different level, dude.
A
like,
bar.
You can have wings, but when you have a wings. Bar,
yeah, it's a wing bar with tap. They have dressing, blue cheese, ranch, whatever your type is on tap. A wing bar.
Dry
rub. One of my clients invited me there.
Dry rubs. Are there dry rubs in there?
There are dry rubs.
Can I bring my own blue cheese? Because I'm picky.
You can.
Marie Callender's blue cheese.
You can. Listen, you're in a suite. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can literally sit in your underwear and rub yourself with baby oil. By the way, you have waiters. What would you like to drink, Mr. Prez? What would you like, Mr. Sammer?
Did you say baby oil?
I think
it's time.
It's time. It's baby oil time. There it is. This podcast has been brought to you by Beck's Baby Oil. It's one of a kind. Soothing aloe vera. Make your skin very soft. And also sexy at the same time. So if you need a photo shoot, if you're going to do a photo shoot, sleep with your wife, sleep with your mistress, or just want to go around town oily. Make sure
and it cures coronavirus.
It does cure and prevents coronavirus.
And cures coronavirus. It says it right there on the back. And it has real bits of Beck inside of it.
Real actual
essence.
Real essence.
Really. That's the secret ingredient. If you guys have heard Beck talk on our podcast, he's got such a smooth delivery, and that's how smooth this baby oil applies to your skin, because there's little pieces of Stephen Beck's skin.
Is it pieces though, or does he like sweat and then like just wring the towel?
No. It's literally we've taken skin fibers and blended them into this baby oil, creating. Wow. I mean, it's the softest.
So it's like Goldschlager. It's like Goldschlager,
I apply
baby
it to my
oil.
elbows. I apply it basically all over my body, and it applies so smoothly after my crude oil bath That's the key. I have never been able to find a baby oil that legitimately would stick to my body after a crude oil bath.
It applies right internally and externally.
Absolutely. It's warm to the touch and soothing.
Is it water-based? Because some of those oil-based ones kind of suck, bro, because they never come off. You know what I'm talking about?
Listen, this is all natural, all right? There's nothing added in here. This is all natural.
It's water and oil-based, okay?
It's both.
You can apply it while your skin is still damp from a shower or crude oil bath for super moisture.
Well, the best is right when you get out of the shower. Your pores are open, nice, soft, supple, beautiful, warm bath, and then you just.
Supple is such a great word.
Supple is a good word, isn't it?
It's such a great word.
He was right. I forgot to mention, just like Bucs Dive in the Pool says in the chat room, Earl Thomas was using this when he was caught by his wife. He was using this baby oil.
He was using that.
And his brother together.
Apparently.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question, though. This is very important because I have used the prototype, and it's incredible. Like, the stuff itself is incredible, but, it's all about packaging, right, guys? It's all about, delivery. That's a squirt top bottle, right?
Absolutely. All the bottles of Beck's Baby
so
Oil
you can
okay. Wait.
Okay.
Can we see the hole?
Yeah, I don't mind showing my holes on camera.
Oh, it's got the lock top too.
It's got the lock top.
You got to hold it to the microphone. The click to the microphone, man. It's got the squirt.
Oh,
and it's like look, it's the internal squirt thing. So that has range. That has range.
It has range. You can
apply
it from across the room.
This took years to develop. I don't like to toot my own horn. You guys know me. I'm a very humble human being. I don't like to toot my own horn. But
does it have a powder like? Does it have like a powder fresh essence, like the smell, or is it Beck's cologne?
I can't describe how good it smells. Honestly, it's one of those things where people say like, "How does it feel to be a father?" And no one can ever answer that question. Like, you just got to experience it and you'll know. Same thing with Beck's Baby Oil. I really can't describe the feeling or the scent. It's so encompassing. It's amazing. I mean, I could even say the first time I applied Beck's Baby Oil felt better than the moment I met my first child.
Okay, beautiful.
You can't say it any better than that.
That's a beautiful thing. Wow. Are we back to the schedule programming now?
Hold on, I gotta drive
back to our schedule program.
You okay?
I'm ready.
Are you okay, Stank? Are you okay?
I'm good. I think we were talking about the Monday night game.
Monday night game
in New York City.
In New York.
Do
we get revenge for you, Stank?
Absolutely.
Do we get?
Listen.
Like, I want you before you answer. I want you to envision yourself walking out of that stadium. After we know what happened with our big gay kicker, we don't need to talk about it because he's amazing.
It wasn't his fault. We stopped Danny Dimes from running in from the fucking 45-yard line, but straight into the end zone on 4th down. We win that game.
But you still need to envision though walking out of that stadium. Fucking go Giants! We're Danny Dimes.
Go Giants! Clap,
Danny
clap,
Dimes.
Clap. Danny fucking Dimes.
Danny fucking Dimes, man. We'll go to the fucking Super Bowl.
Before that game, they didn't even like that kid. And then we had to be there for the moment that they all accepted him. I don't think I've ever had a moment as shitty as that day.
Because of us.
That was the shittiest home game I've ever been a part of.
First game in NFL history where we mercy rule a team. It's going to happen here. They're going to get mercy ruled on Monday night. Fuck the Giants. Fuck Danny Dimes. We're about to make change.
Hold on, though. Hold on, guys.
Sorry.
Again, I got to play devil's advocate, right? Look at Stank's face.
There's no alternative. We're gonna win this game.
He's like, don't you fucking dare.
Hey, Todd Bowles, cover Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram. Listen, just cover Evan Ingram.
I got you, Stink. But listen, our quarterback,
Antoine Winfield Jr. Now he'll cover him just fine.
Our quarterback doesn't have a very good record against the Giants.
That was when he lived in fucking.
That was years
ago. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's not the same. Come on. That's when they had a pass rush, man. Come on.
Okay, stop. No, you're right. We literally mercy rule the Giants. They have Saquon. We need to stop Saquon, and that's pretty much it, right? They didn't draft the receiver.
We're built to stop Saquon.
We are.
We'll stop him again. We'll fucking break his ankle.
But can we stop Danny Dimes?
Dude, there's no way they're gonna let that guy beat him twice after last year's embarrassment. You think those guys those guys do not forget. They're not gonna forget what that kid did in his first fucking start in the NFL. against our team.
I can still see this disappointment on Vita Vea.
No, there's no VH3 out there. This team is not going to take this fucker lightly. There's going to be a force of revenge building inside these guys. We're smooth sailing right over to 8-1.
We've reached a special moment in the schedule.
Oh shit! Wait, Bucs dive in the pool. He also said JPP's revenge game. He hasn't played against the Giants since he's been on the Buck. So,
yeah, he was out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good point.
That's
Good point.
a big factor too. Great point.
We reach a special point in the schedule. This is where we break out our pewter, our all pewter. Sunday Night Football, November 8th, at Raymond fucking James Stadium. The Saints, or better known in this chat room as the Taints. Fuck the Saints.
Fuck the Saints.
9-1.
Fuck the Taints.
The fucking Saints. I hope James.
This is where we fucking whoop the shit out of the Saints.
I hope playing in this game.
I hope he starts that game.
I hope James is in this game. I hope James. I hope he's starting. I hope to God he's starting this game. Do we really though? Do we really hope that? Because I'm saying that, and at the same time, like in my inner child is like James is going to come back and throw for fucking 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. I'm like
scared, man. We're scared because it's always happened.
It always
We've
happens.
been programmed to be afraid of the backup
Stank. It always happens. Stank.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're giving me a stank face. Stop giving me a stank face.
It's not happening now. Listen.
Why? Why? Tell me why. Elaborate.
We're going to start the game. We're going to start tailgating real early. Breakfast tailgate, lunch tailgate. Jameis 1 of 1's going to come join us at our tailgate.
He's going to veil himself?
He's going to veil himself live at our tailgate.
He's going to wear.
All right, I've already had a conversation with him.
A white sheet.
That's going to go over really well. An all white sheet, white hooded sheet. He's going to be at our tailgate.
Wait. Before you keep going, it's just a quick interjection because you're gonna point out what we're doing and why it's not gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Is this where we have the spray booth for all pewter? Are we spraying titties?
This is where we have.
This has to be
spraying titties.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Yes,
I'm probably gonna end up. I'm gonna end up in the hospital that night, but that's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be completely worth it.
We are gonna be covered in pewter, and it will not be clothing. It will be paint. I can't wait. The fucking pewter paint booth. The body paint booth. It's going to be amazing.
Listen, you know when you go on vacation.
Every part of the pewter paint will come from
You know when you go on vacation.
I'm gonna wax.
You see that weird dude in downtown and he's like standing on a box and he's all silver and shit.
Yeah.
And he has that thing in his mouth.
You mean in New Orleans?
In New Orleans, right. And
that is exactly what we're going for. We're going to walk into that stadium like that.
That's how I'm going to look.
I'm gonna wax before that game, so I have smooth.
Not
so
me.
the paint really adheres.
I want pewter with texture, bro. I want that shit all textured up. I'm gonna be the textured
with
pewter
texture.
man.
So we're all in agreement. We're all in agreement here. We win that game.
Absolutely. 9-1.
This Stank is so nervous right now. Stank is so nervous right now.
We're going to win that game so hard, okay? If you can win a game hard, we're going to win it
so hard.
Hard with a T on the end, all right? Like the young kids say.
Hard.
Okay?
Okay.
So wait, let me type it in the chat so everybody knows what I mean. That's how we're going to beat them.
We're going to
win
that game hard.
Okay. So, week 10, 1 o'clock, Carolina Panthers.
But can we just skip over the Panthers games? I told you, 10 straight, 5 straight years, they don't beat us. 10 straight wins.
Okay. Week 11, Sunday Night Football. First one in a long time here in Tampa. Sunday Night Football against the Chargers with that ugly ass fucking logo.
Not the Chargers, the Rams.
The Rams. What are you talking about?
The Rams. Sorry, the Rams. That ugly ass logo. Their unis are kind of fire though. The unis are fire. I'm gonna give them that. The logo is disgusting.
Have we seen the unis?
No,
they haven't unveiled the unis
yet.
Haven't
seen their uniforms.
They haven't unveiled the unis.
No. You're right. I'm thinking about the Chargers. My bad. The Chargers. I'm thinking about the powder blue. I don't know why. This logo's fucking me up, dude. This logo is really fucking me up.
All right.
No.
Against those Rams.
So no Todd Gurley.
Win.
No receivers.
Win.
I mean, they're reeling right now, right? They're literally like dumping water out of a ship that's sinking, and they can't dump it out fast enough.
Win.
Their run is over, right?
Win.
Our offensive line without Tristan Wirfs shut down Aaron Donald last year. Like
win.
Aaron Donald did nothing, right?
How many times do you want me to say win? Win.
Stank. I'm waiting for
Ryan Jensen owns Aaron Donald. I'm gonna say it right now. Listen, me and Dean Jensen, who are best friends, we were just chatting with each other on Twitter earlier.
Were you exchanging recipes?
What's up, Dean? All right, that's my boy.
Were you exchanging recipes?
Dean and Ryan, we exchanged recipes. He's teaching me how to smoke my meat. All right.
And make sure your meat is smoked.
Yeah, exactly. To make sure it's smoked properly.
The key to delicious
he already told me.
meat
He owns
is that your meat
owns
is tender
them.
and moist. Moist meat is always in the same sentence as Beck's baby oil. Sorry,
Agreed.
that just
Agreed.
happened.
Agreed.
That was a commercial.
So we beat the Rams.
We beat the Rams. We're still undefeated going in to November 29th
Can we
game.
get Dean to come down and we smoke some fucking meat for this game?
I wish Dean was in the chat right now. Somebody call Dean and get him in the chat.
I
thought he's your best friend. Why can't you call him?
Christian, is this a home game?
It's a home game. It's a home game.
Oh yeah, dude, we got to get him down here. We'll make it happen. We got to get him down here. That's the game we smoke some meat, and that's the game that Jensen fucking smokes Donald's fucking ass.
I agree,
guys.
I agree.
All right, next game.
10-1.
November 29th, 4:25 against the young, not a young
champions.
Hold on. The young, big swinging dick of the NFL now, who went on LeBron James' barbershop show and said that he didn't even fully understand how to read defenses until the end of last year and had already made it to the AFC Championship, won a Super Bowl MVP and a league MVP.
And he sounds like Kermit the Frog.
The Chiefs. 425.
Our only loss of the season so far. Our only loss of the season so far happens right here. Close game, double overtime. We lose to the Chiefs.
I mean, I hate to do it, but that's a bad man.
It is a bad man.
That's a bad man.
That team's got so much speed and I'm
gonna say it. Don't say it, motherfucker. Don't say it, you son of a bitch. Because I gotta say it. I gotta bring it up in every podcast.
Okay, you can bring it up.
They have
him.
The ultimate weapon.
They got him.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire,
who beats us in double overtime on a 95-yard run. 95-yard run.
Breaks tackles. Stiff arms Devin White and runs it in for gone.
No, he's not stiff arming Devin White. Shut the fuck up.
For our first loss.
You're right.
Devin's the only one that can keep up with him.
Yeah.
He is the only one.
I'm torn on this game, man. This game could possibly be the best game of the season and like across the entire NFL. Like
Super Bowl preview.
Similar to what we saw when it was
Rams and Chiefs that year. They went back and forth. Yeah. That was amazing.
I can see that happening here. And it's a toss-up as to if we win or lose. But the key to this is the last time that the Patriots played the Chiefs, who won? Did Tom beat him twice, or did he lose the second time he faced him?
No, they played once, and it was the AFC Championship, and
then they played again last season.
They did play last year?
Yeah, they did. They had a rematch.
Oh, they did. They did. I think the Patriots won. It was ugly.
If the Chiefs won, Tom Brady's coming for that ass. If the Chiefs didn't win, I'll say this will be the second loss based on my schedule at least.
I didn't finish seeing it. The NFL Network was replaying that game from last year. And the only thing that stood out to me, I didn't finish seeing it, but the only thing that stood out to me was the frustration on Tom Brady's face when he's literally hitting receivers in stride, bro, and they're just dropping the ball left and right. He's like,
that's why I feel like they lost that game anymore. I remember seeing that. That's
last year.
That's why I keep thinking they lost to the Chiefs.
The AFC Championship the year before that, Brady didn't look good. They dropped an interception first off that should have been an interception on Brady, and then your boy lined up offsides. But
Gronk was there. But last year, I feel like they lost that game. So if that's the case, then I will say that the Bucs somehow win a ridiculous shootout that could possibly go to double overtime. That's going to be a good game. That's going to be one of my. That's the game. That might be the second game I'm looking forward to the most. The first one would just be opening day against the Saints in New Orleans and the boats and the hose and the baby oil and all that good stuff. But I really think that's going to be a fucking game, dude. That's going to be a game.
What do you guys think about the Week 13 bye?
That's a win.
What do you think? Is it too early? Is it too late? Not early, but is it too late? Bro, you want like around week 8 or 13 is good?
Maybe 13 is unlucky in other cities, but here in Tampa,
Mike Evans.
13 is a very lucky number. It's a good week for us. It's going to give us that rest right before,
catapult us.
The final fucking Atlanta stretch essentially, since we play Atlanta twice in the next fucking 4 weeks.
Quarterback. To give him rest leading up to our week 1 bye or our first playoff week bye. That's key, man. In other years, if it was any other team, I'd be like, come on, give me like a week 11, week 10, week 9. But week 13 here, I think it works out well. It also kind of gives them a little motivational week to look forward to kind of grind all the way into that and then take that break and then hit that fucking last few games and just fucking dominate, man. I don't mind it this year. Any other year, I would have said fucking horse shit. But having Tom Brady, older guy, need it later in the season, I think.
Coming out of the bye week, December 13th, one day before my birthday, 1 o'clock on Fox. Can I get some music, Snake?
Fuck, I need some real music.
Yes, fucking shit. That shit gets fucking jacked up. That's right there's where I'm getting my beer. Right there. Woo, I love it. Who doesn't love that music? We play the Minnesota Vikings.
And Scotty Miller finally makes his season debut. Coming off of reserve, grabbing both hammies, hoping to get out there and catch some passes from Tom Brady.
All right, Minnesota Vikings. Real talk. Dalvin Cook, the guy we should have taken. Strong defense. They lost the receiver, the one that with the Minnesota Miracle against the Saints. I love it. Every time I watch it, they broke their heart. Stephon Diggs, but they still have Adam. They have Thielen, and they have the tight end. So, what do you guys think? Strong team.
Very
solid
strong
team.
Is it in Minnesota?
They're already it's at home.
It's Tampa. But I think we're both solid. I think so. A lot of people, most people that break down games, quarterbacks get too much credit, too much blame. But most people break down games. You go with the quarterbacks, right? If everything's even and our defense is as solid as it was last year, Minnesota's defense is solid, like it's always been. We have better weapons on offense, and clearly we have the better quarterback. So.
Coming off
they can control the game with the running game, but we're pretty good against the run. So we're coming off a bye.
We're coming off a bye. We win this game. If it's not a bye week, the week prior, I would say this is one of those games that we have a letdown.
It's a grind out we can lose by a field goal type thing, yeah.
But listen, we haven't had a chance. We haven't gotten a chance to fucking get revenge against Kirk Cousins for you like that game, and this is the time it happens.
Okay? You dug deep.
I did. I hold grudges. I hold grudges, bro.
But there's only like 2 guys on this
fucking
team
woman, bro. I don't
from
forget.
that year. I think it's Mike Evans and Levante, the only 2 left from that squad, right?
It's enough.
Doesn't matter.
It's enough. Mike Evans goes off. Levante has a pick 6.
No, it's like listen. It's like you know how you carry your ancestors' memories in your DNA. Our players carry that memory in their DNA. You looked at me like I just said some crazy shit.
I don't know why you think. I don't
carry your ancestors. You carry your ancestors' memories.
Why did you think it's crazy, Snake? Then why this team lose in the cold weather game so much with the whole steep law of the cold weather?
Bro, there's a reason that you're drawn to crude oil like you are, because it's in your DNA.
It's in my bank account.
Your ancestors.
It's in my bank account. That's why.
It's in your bank account. It's in your DNA. It's in all those things.
I'm Arab. I gotta have crude oil every morning.
Next game, or we're gonna keep breaking this down?
First of all, hold on a second. I'm looking at the YouTube stream, and who the fuck is Adam? And with an @ that's at Bucs Podcast. Who are those people? Who are these people? I don't know who any of those people are.
Wait, aren't you Adam?
I'm not Adam. I'm Stank, and my @ is no longer at Bucs Podcast.
He's like, who the fuck are these people?
So are we winning this Vikings game? I say yes. I say it's a W. I say we win this game.
We're losing 3 or 4 games this year. I think that's how I've kind of felt in my blood. I think this is a potential L right here. I'm going to go ahead and say this is an L for us. Coming off a bye week, we take them a little light because we've only lost 1 game at this point in the season.
So 1 game we lost at this point in the season?
1 or 2.
Possibly 2, and you said we're going to lose 3 or 4, right?
Yeah, I think we end up going.
Well, good thing there's only 3 games left on the schedule right now. So I would love to say we're going to lose back to back to Atlanta, Detroit, and Atlanta.
No, we're not going to lose coming out of the bye.
I think we lose 1 to Atlanta. I think we lose 1 Atlanta game, and we smash Detroit again.
How
but
can you
we're
say
not there
we're
yet.
going to destroy the Panthers for 5 years and then suggest we're going to lose to the Falcons?
Because I'm not down on Atlanta like everybody else
Yeah,
is.
Atlanta. They've been injured, man.
Everybody thinks Atlanta's going to be a shit team. They got Todd Gurley.
I
Their
don't
defense
think
is getting
they're going to
healthy.
be a shit team, but I just don't
They
see
have
the Bucs losing.
They have Dirk Cutter. You know, they scare me a little bit.
Oh, come on, man. If anyone is built to stop Dirk Cutter's offense, it would be this team.
All I'm saying is the last time we had a winning record was when we had the Dirk Cutter as our head coach.
They were healthy the second time we faced them last year, and Matt Gay missed kicks on purpose to make sure that Jameis sealed his fate. We know the story, but our defense played well against that team, and they were healthy at that point. So I still feel like the Bucs will dominate the Falcons.
I think what Snake's trying to say is that Dirk Cutter carrying a big fucking stick makes the difference.
He might. In one of those games, he might. Listen, they have
Our
gradient.
team
They
is
have
built to
gradient
stop that
uniforms.
offense.
They have gradient uniforms.
Are you saying that Todd Gurley brings the big stick?
Todd Gurley has nothing for fucking Vita Vea and Ndamukong Suh.
And Devin White.
Zero for us, okay?
They're not going to
zero for us.
The Bucs secondary is built to stop Dirk Cutter's offense.
No, what's going to happen? Listen, last game of the season, we're dominating the game, okay? Atlanta sneaks back into the game. They somehow tie the game. We go into overtime. Tom Brady throws a pick six. We lose. That's what's going to happen. I've seen it.
Did you guys hear about Devin White's interview, by the way? Did you guys hear about that? Not to beat a dead horse.
Yeah, Raheem Morris defense? Are you serious? A defense led by Raheem Morris, an offense led by Dirk Cutter.
A younger one.
Yeah, a younger.
We're not losing to the Falcons.
One of those games.
We're not losing to the Falcons. Who do we play between those two Falcons games after Minnesota?
Detroit. The Lions.
Detroit.
Can't lose that game.
Detroit. We lose that.
Who do they have other than Matthew Stafford?
They have Golden, bro.
Golden Tate.
Golden
right?
Tate.
Golden Taint.
Don't you ever disrespect Golden Taint.
Taint.
All right, so they got two guys.
And
my bad.
They have Kerryon Johnson, and they have one of the running backs that we wanted, right? Because I got to mention running backs. One of them. They took one of them. Those bastards. They took who the fuck did they take?
Listen, so far I'm thinking 15-1. I don't remember naming more than one loss. Two losses, maybe 14-2.
You're gonna be let down, buddy.
No, I'm not.
Wait, we haven't. We play Atlanta week 20 and not week 20. We play
week
Atlanta
20.
December 20th and January 3rd. You guys are both saying we win both of those games
against the Falcons.
Yeah,
I think we split.
Absolutely. No, we beat them.
I think we split. I think we split.
We split
as well.
No,
we split.
Beat them both.
We split. Does Detroit try and get revenge on us?
No, Detroit's coach will be fired by that point.
Yeah, they won't have.
They're going to have an interim coach. That team's going to be in rebuilding mode. We literally stomp a mud hole in their disgusting city, and we leave there with a huge victory.
I went to Detroit once for a barber show. There was nothing.
Dude, I've been to Detroit 3 or 4 times. It's the fucking worst place to go. It's so.
Did you see Marshall Mather's mom when you were there?
Yeah,
I didn't go to 8 Mile. I didn't go to 8 Mile.
Hey, I stayed around the stadium. Says the Bucs will probably win those last 3 games because the Falcons and the Lions are both going to be trying to get into the top 5 of the 2021 draft.
Interesting.
For who?
Listen, if the wheels do come off for the Falcons, they could be Raheem Morris or Dirk Cutter could be coaching that team by that time at the end of the season. You never know.
I like what you do with that light stank on that 76 jersey. The jersey looks like it's glowing.
It is glowing, bro.
Sorry, I just see squirrels sometimes. That was a squirrel. Squirrel.
Listen, it's in my ring. It's my ring of honor back there.
14-2.
14-2 or 13-3.
I'm gonna go 12-4. 11-5, 12. 11-5, 12-4.
We win with at least 12 games. You're right.
Listen, legitimately, no jokes. Okay, all jokes aside, for real. After that bye week, we go undefeated. I don't see us losing a game after the bye week.
Minnesota's a tough game. We can easily beat Atlanta twice, and Detroit may as well not even be on our schedule.
I agree with you that Minnesota game is a tough game, but we're coming off of a bye week. We'll have an entire week of rest, an entire week of preparation on top of the regular week of preparation. We beat the Vikings aren't going to surprise us with anything. That's why I think we win that game. If it came at any other point in the season, I would say yes, we probably could lose that game. But coming off the bye, there's no way. There's just no way that this team is going to lose to the Vikings off of 2 weeks of preparation. They're not the fucking Chiefs. Like, a team like that could beat you off of 2 weeks preparation, but we're not losing that game out of the bye.
Yeah, and come to think of it, we actually are built for the tough teams like that. We're built for the ground first teams like Minnesota, like the Ravens. Like I think we match up with those, with the Rams. We match up with those ground-based teams because you're not running the ball. I'm not hearing a peep out of anybody's running game this year. Not a single fucking peep. It's not. I don't even want to hear about it.
How do you think we do? How do you think we do?
Nothing.
How do you think if hypothetically, we don't play them this year, but how do you think we would do against a team like the Ravens with Lamar attacking the edges and that read option? Because
I honestly think the Ravens win the AFC this year. I think they're a Super Bowl caliber team. I think they're that. They draft so well. They fucking knocked it out of the park this year with the draft too. They're a scary fucking team. But I think we match up well against a team like that.
Over the Chiefs.
Yes, over the Chiefs.
I think that Ravens.
I don't think they do.
I don't know if the Bucs can stop that running attack from the Ravens because of how it's got so many levels.
We got too much speed. We have too much speed at linebacker, in the secondary,
and they can't run out the middle.
Lamar's not going anywhere against us.
If they can stop that read option and all those RPOs, then yeah, I mean, there's no way he's going to pass against this team. Because I think Devin White takes another step forward in his dropbacks and his ability to play in coverage. But then we have those guys in the secondary, and he couldn't complete a pass against the Titans in the playoffs, right? He couldn't complete a pass. So, and that's no knock on him. It's just not his game at that point, and he's played a good defense. I don't see the Bucs not having a defense even at least just as good as the Titans. So. I don't know if they match up well against him, but it depends. If they stop him, I think they can beat him, yeah. But that team is going to be they're going to be another juggernaut like they were last year. And if somehow Lamar puts it together and takes it a whole nother step like further and goes up a level, dude, that's a scary team. That could be the AFC Super Bowl team for sure.
He did go up a level last year, especially in the passing.
Another level.
Lamar definitely. If he takes another level, yes. I don't think they come out of the AFC. Those things just out of it, man. You got to have a lot of gas in the tank, man, to keep up with the Chiefs. You know what I mean? That's where they got in trouble in the playoffs. Was once they got down 10, 17 points, and they could no longer do the RPO stuff in the run game, and it was all on Lamar's arm. Unless Lamar takes another huge jump, and you're not going to stop the Chiefs. So once the Chiefs get up, 7, pressure starts mounting. 14, pressure builds. 17, 21 points. Now you're like, oh fuck, we can't do what we do, which is what happened to them against Tennessee. And it's a track meet when you play the Chiefs. That's why I think the Chiefs come out of the AFC again.
But
that's what happened in Tennessee too.
To further your point, if we take that and apply it to the Bucs offense is going to make this defense look better even on their bad days. Like, we're going to have moments where we're going to score points, and other teams, they have to either keep up or it'll be time for our defense to pin its ears back and just rush the passer at that point. So that plays into our advantage because then we're not having to worry about playing the run and all that shit. So the Bucs offense is going to make you score, because if you don't score, Tom Brady and Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, even Ron Jones. At some point, Vaughn is gonna be a playmaker, and then the kid that we drafted, that third wide receiver. I mean, and even maybe Scotty Miller. All of that shit. Like, dude, it's gonna be hard.
Maybe he said maybe.
He said maybe.
He said maybe. He said maybe. Scotty Miller.
Dare you? How dare you? By the way, Devin White had an interview somewhere. I was reading about it today. Did you guys hear about that or read that?
No. Enlighten.
No. Let us know.
I don't, from what I took from it, Devin wasn't too much of a Jameis fan.
Are you talking about the one where he about turnovers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the
turnovers. He said, our defense, because they basically asked him, like, oh, you guys turned around at the end of the season. You were doing so great at the beginning. You weren't doing great. You guys were. And he's like, hold on, like, man, how many times were we put in bad positions? I mean, he didn't hold it. I was like, damn, he didn't hold shit back. He goes, how many times were we put in bad positions? Or how many times did we have to start our own 45? You know what?
Was like,
damn.
You know what? I am also not a Jameis Winston fan anymore.
I'm with you, Steg. I'm just saying, like, the little things, right? We've had conversations before about players that have come to the shop and expressed their feelings. And now Devin coming out and saying that it's just interesting, just food for thought, right? And how bad was this defense? We know they weren't as good as they were in the back half, but when you're consistently put inside the 45, how many of those did they hold the field goals? How many of those were converted touchdowns? How many they had? They had 28 turnovers last year. I think 28 or 23 turnovers.
But against the Seahawks, they played a terrible game.
They did. And same thing against the Rams.
But the offense didn't play a terrible game, and that was
same thing against the Rams.
That was one.
The first half of the season.
Yeah, they didn't. They were awful. They had moments where they weren't good and had nothing to do with turnovers. It's not all that. I get what he's saying, and I'm surprised he said that, but I don't think he says it obviously if Jameis is still here. But I'm sure there's frustration, man. You have to be frustrated. Guys like JPP who just like go out there and put it all out on the field, and then Jameis turns around and throws a pick six, or Jameis turns around and throws a lazy pass or a bad read or whatever the fuck it is. Especially in the games that are tight. I get that frustration will build. I played organized team sports. That frustration will build. When I don't get the ball and I feel like I should get the ball, frustration will build, that kind of shit.
Hey, this was a bad idea. I feel dirty talking about Jameis Winston.
No, listen, you have to consider that Jordan Whitehead was I'm sorry. I forgot about Vernon Hargraves, but Vernon Hargraves was the graybeard of our secondary last year. Okay? That was the graybeard. That was the guy everybody was leaning on for leadership back there. We saw a measurable difference in this team, in the secondary, in this defense, as soon as they let that clown go. I think the young guys back there said, we just cut a number one pick. This isn't a game back here. This clearly the competition level was a little different towards the end of the season, but these kids came to play. There was games where we had 3 or 4 rookies starting last year. These guys have a lot of experience, or a good amount of experience under the belt after experiencing what they did last year. We should see a refreshed, confident crew coming out of that secondary this year, and defensively, period. They know the bowl system now. There hasn't been much turnover on that side of the ball. We added a guy like Antoine Winfield Jr., who I'm the most excited about. Obviously, clearly, I'm glad that we have a right tackle now, but Antoine Winfield Jr. is that ball hawk back there. He's going to immediately be a leader on this defense.
He's that alpha. He's that alpha.
He's an alpha.
But he's an alpha getting added to all those other alphas and team captains that we drafted last year. SMB was the team captain. Jamel Dean was the team captain. I'm not sure if
Carlton Davis
was a captain, but he's now the vet in the room technically. So all those guys. I don't even really consider Antoine Winfield a rookie. I know he's a rookie, right? But the kid grew up bathed in football. Like it's all he knows. All the nuances. A lot of these kids get to the league and it's like, wow, I'm in the league. I'm sure Antoine Winfield will have a little element of that, but he knows what's up. This is business. We got to go to work. I think we'll see him start. He won't shine in the beginning though. I don't know how much playing time he'll even get, but they'll slowly get him in there. And then I think around week 10, week 11, he'll possibly be the starter, and at the least he will have impact on a game-to-game basis, and we'll start to kind of see him shine a little bit because, Trevor told us, last week, it takes a little bit of time for corners to get going, and kind of like SMB took a little bit of time to get going last year, but then around that Lions game, you could see like his confidence was through the roof. You get a couple confidence plays under Antoine Winfield Jr.'s belt, and yeah, I agree with you, man. He's the player I'm most excited to watch from this rookie class. Like Stank said, I agree, and I'm happy that we finally got a right tackle. But dude, to see Winfield out there, it's gonna be fucking exciting. I can't wait.
I'm excited for Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, Dub in the chat said JPP should be a captain this year. Whether they give him the C or not, JPP is basically the leader on this defense. You know, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I was gonna say Devin White, but no, it's JPP. It's JPP.
Devin White's ready to take over when JPP leaves, and he's definitely taking notes. But JPP is the fucking leader. Dude, JPP is the leader on probably the entire team. There were times last year he was in the offensive huddle on the sideline, pumping those guys up like, hey, get your heads out of your fucking asses. Let's go out there and score. He's a fucking defensive lineman. He's out there doing that on the other side. I mean, he's unquestionably the leader of the defense. Unquestionable.
The two alpha males on this team, the two leaders, quote unquote, on this team, my opinion, is Mike Evans and JPP.
Yeah.
What about Tom?
Oh shit. That's how deep this team is. Who?
It's Tom. It's Tom and JPP, and both guys who have Super Bowl rings.
Damn. That was a blunder.
Mike Evans will learn more.
I forgot about Tom Brady.
Mike Evans will grow as a leader by seeing what Tom does. Same as Devin from JPP. But yeah, you totally forgot about Tom there, dude. Dude, Tom and JPP.
Because that goes without saying.
Super Bowl wins, dude. That right there, like once they walk into the fucking locker room, those guys just slam their dicks right up on that fucking table. Like, all right, who wants to measure
or rings?
Up? And no one's
or
rings.
Or rings.
No, just their dicks.
Does Tom bring the rings? Does he bring them in?
Beck's baby oil, smoothest baby oil to be used on your dick because JPP said so.
Supple.
As soon as you said dick, I was just checking Twitter, and Zammy just posted a picture of this big black dude with an enormous dick on my wall for no reason.
Why would he do that?
Don't know. And Zammy, if you're watching this, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Wes O'Connor says,
"Hey, just why? Just why, Zebby?" Hey, so does Tom bring his rings to the first team meeting and just drop them on the table? All of them. Does he do this thing?
I mean, he wears them around his cock. There's 6 cock rings, and he just slaps them on the table like an elephant's trunk. Oh no!
Oh shit! He broke his camera.
He broke the fucking feed.
What happened?
Oh no! Now all our shit is wrong.
I'm back.
There we go.
I'm back.
Yeah, Tom Brady's dick fucked the camera up and everything.
Holy shit! I'm here.
That's a big old dick.
You fucker! Now you're in Christian Papilate's spot.
You got my name wrong, anyways. Who the fuck is Adam at Bucs Podcast?
Oh shit! I forgot that you changed that.
Hello, everybody. Is
he still there?
Papi Latte. I'm here, bro. You can't see me?
Yeah, no, I can see you, but I don't know if you're still on the YouTube stream.
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here. I am chicken breasts.
Oh my god!
Listen, when you cut, what color is chicken breast? It looks a little bit like this color right here, almost translucent, right there.
Facts.
Does a human get any whiter than I am?
You're more pink. But you guys want to talk about how the 15th is it or the 22nd? Roger Goodell released that that address to all teams. Did you guys see that? Where teams can start opening up their facilities.
I don't know if that's what he said. I thought he was talking about they have to have certain protocols in place by the 15th.
Oh, it's by the 15th?
Yeah.
To open on the 22nd. To open on the 22nd. 75 people only. Okay. Stang's focusing on the chat. Sam was fucking around with some software shit. I don't know what's going on. Did we lose each other? Are we out? Because I got
that Tom Brady's dick just fucked this whole podcast up.
Yeah,
it did.
Man. He fucked it all up. Throwing dicks around and shit.
You know, I mean, that's the only example I could make. He's going to walk into the locker room, and he's always swinging a huge dick with 6 rings on it. That's just it, metaphorically, physically, in every way possible. That's what he represents.
Rings all over. There's rings on dicks all over the locker room. That's really all we need to know.
Design a shirt that has that on it, and I'll wear it.
Yeah, I don't know if I could sell it, but yeah.
Speaking of shirts,
shirt, no Spanish children.
Oh, we're gonna have that.
Yeah, where's that at?
Children! Exclamation point.
Listen, the casting couch back there's got a lot of shirts on it. It's looking pretty fucking sexy. You may want to zoom in.
Is that a jersey? Is that a Rondé Barber jersey? I see a 2. Is that a 2?
That's a Rondé jersey, yes, and that's a Bucco Bruce tee. Bucco Bruce tee. That's a Rondé jersey, yes, and that's a Bucco Bruce tee.
That's a Super Bowl era white Ronde Barber.
The first person in the chat to notice something in Sammer's background wins something from me.
From you?
Yeah. I'll pay for it.
Is that a Josh Freeman flag cup right there? The souvenir cup right there in the center? That's a Josh Freeman cup, isn't it, you son of a bitch? That's a fucking Josh Freeman.
The white one?
I was drinking some vodka the other day with some juice, and I pulled out because we have like 10 million of the souvenir ones.
Yeah, dude.
And it was our version of the triplets. It was LeGarrette Blount, Mike Williams, and Josh Freeman. I was like, wow. Dude, that was our triplets for like 8 games, and then that was it.
They were good, man. They were good for a
We
while.
got the triplets. And no, we don't. LeGarrette he was awesome as a rookie. When you hurdle people, dude, that shit was crazy.
Was he a rookie that year? I thought it was his second year.
I don't know.
I don't remember, but all right, man. Well, I think
we
broke
done?
down the schedule. We all agree that we're going to be 14-2.
No,
we're going to go into the
12-4.
playoffs with a first round bye, and then play all the other games at home, including the Super Bowl.
And Matt Gay hits the last field goal. He hits the last field goal in Raymond James of the season to win the game.
Absolutely.
Easy.
I mean, Matt Gay's going to win a couple games for us this season, if not 17.
Are you saying that Tom Brady not only incubates little white receivers, he incubates kickers that hit game-winning field goals? Because, I mean, he started with Vinatieri, and he literally coddled him, built him up.
He made Vinatieri a Hall of Fame kicker. What do you think he's going to do to an already
What is Stank doing?
Bro, it actually changed my camera.
Stank is over here like waving at the camera.
Because it changed
Stop
my
part
camera.
of the conversation.
It's using a different camera now. Anyways. No matter.
You look pretty whitewashed, bro.
Yeah, you're all.
Yeah, but it's using my fucking my iMac camera now. Somehow I fucked it up.
We thank
with Tom Brady's
dick
dick
out with us. And nobody
appreciate y'all.
No, and nobody called in, and nobody picked out what was in the background either.
No, nobody.
What was in the background?
When they rewatch it, but we
on the
appreciate
casting
you guys
couch.
subscribing. As always, give us some likes, leave comments, all that fun
It's
stuff.
the new shirt.
You
It's the
see
new
it?
shirt.
You
It's
see
the
it?
new shirt. You got to hold them to the new shirt, you son of a bitch.
You see it? You see
Show them
it?
the new shirt, you son of a bitch. Show it to them. Give the people what they want.
Hey,
I'm not showing
Give
it.
them what,
There's
give them
18
what they
people.
want.
There's 18 people in the chat right now.
They're not going to take a picture. Give it to them,
Listen,
bro.
if you want to see what's in the back, if you want to know what I was talking about earlier, you got to let us know in the chat room right now.
You're already subscribed. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. You better be subscribed to the Bucking Idiots. Subscribe to the Bucking Idiots podcast channel as well.
All right, dudes.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Let's see
Oh,
this.
Wait, Dub said something. He's pretty fucking close.
What did it say? Dub
in the chat. Pretty fucking close. Wes O'Connor says, come on.
What's my G Pro gay kicker? What does that even mean?
G Pro.
G Pro gay kicker.
My G Pro gay kicker.
Come on.
My pro gay kicker.
Oh, you're so close.
Oh,
You're
man,
so
you guys.
fucking close.
You're so close, Dub, but you're off.
Come on, Dub.
Come on, man. Come
You
on.
got
We
it,
said it a
baby.
million times. Dub.
One of
Come on.
those words is wrong.
One of them. Just
The
one.
You're
real
of them.
right.
bottle of Beck's baby
One of them.
oil.
That's right.
Maybe you can guess what that shirt's all about.
Hey,
Wes O'Connor!
Wes gets it. Wes gets it.
Wes Gates,
Oh, there you go, Dub. Sorry.
Dub. My bro gay kicker.
my bro gay kicker.
All right, not show them the shirt. Come on, show them the shirt. Show them the shirt.
Bex. Oh, hey, brother Lou is in the building.
Brother Lou?
Brother Lou.
Brother Lou, call in, Lou. Call in, Lou.
This is
Come
for
on,
you,
Lou.
Lou.
Call in.
Hey, Lou, call in.
Call in, Lou.
I haven't heard your voice in so long. Oh, that's right. I hear it.
I want to hear a let's fucking go from Lou.
Lou, call in
Oh
right
my
now.
God, look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. So beautiful.
Hey, screenshot. Somebody screenshot
So
that
beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that. I'm wearing that to a
shit.
game.
Lou said we're going 12-4.
I'm definitely wearing that shit to a game.
Who wants my big gay kicker t-shirt?
Who wants one? Comment if you want one.
See how I captured his beautiful form?
You did. It's I mean,
Is that actually?
is that what he's kicking over the mountains?
That's him. That's him right before he kicked the ball, like straight into the fucking stratosphere. It's crazy.
look, Bucks diving pool. Matt Gay will have a Last Dance documentary in 10 years.
Agreed.
10 years. Take longer than that. All right, man. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Again, thank you for subscribing. Super cool. Had a lot of fun. Don't forget, I was right when I said we were going to go 14-2. Don't forget.
Oh, hey, my right camera's back.
No one cares.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
You're not whitewashed. No one cares. It's over. All right. You're saying 14-2. You're saying 14-2. Stank, you?
12-4.
I'm gonna go 12-4, 11-5.
Nope. Shout out to X who could not join us. Not sure why, but
Everybody in the chat. Dub, Alan
Everybody
Decker,
and
Philip
Carlos apparently is going to be hanging out.
Bucs
with us.
dive in the pool.
Carlos is
Talon.
the biggest fan of baby oil.
Bucs dive in the pool.
Carlos the barber, man. Carlos is
the
just,
barber.
Yo, shout out to the barbers that are locked up right now, man. We gonna get out soon. We gonna get out, man. We want to cut some fucking hair.
Let me out.
My
Wes
barber's
O'Connor.
locked up.
Yeah, because you cut your own fucking hair.
I cut my own hair too, baby.
You just got to shave your head. That doesn't count.
Tom Troxel. Cotton Eye Joe was in the chat. Joseph Cotton.
Philip Klein. Wes O'Connor.
Philip Klein. We got, all you beautiful motherfuckers. I love you.
Let's end this podcast the only way we know how.
You guys making fun of me? What the fuck, man? I thought that was our mantra.
You know what? You know what's really awkward when you do that when we have a guest on the show, and they're like,
love it.
and they're
I
like,
love it.
they look like this.
They move away. They're like,
I love it. I love doing it.
I have no idea how we end the show.
You see Trevor last week?
I don't know.
He was just like,
I don't know what to do.
Trevor was literally like,
that's why I do it. I fucking love it. I don't care. I'm gonna continue doing it.
So let's end this show the only way we know how.
You cool.
Ready the fucking cannons. Go Bucs!
Fuck Carol Baskin.
Fuck the Saints.
And Carol Baskin.